So Jellyroll got an unbelievable emotional surprise of a lifetime yesterday on the Joe Rogan podcast. And this is why people just love Jellyroll.
He's just a genuine, real human.
So I'll start at the end, and then it'll all kind of make sense. So this is Jellyroll explaining to Joe Rogan that how when Jellyroll was incarcerated, which I believe he was like 15 years ago, he was in jail, he would sit in his cell and he would listen to music. And one of the artists that really struck a chord with him was country star Craig Morgan. And Jellyroll tells Joe Rogan about how he would listen to it in the jail. And then once he got out of prison, one of the first things that Jellyroll did was try and buy a ticket to see Craig Morgan live at the Grand Ole Opry. And it all will come full circle.
This is amazing.
We'll do this in pieces. Here's the story that Jellyroll tells about his past.
And I remember I Googled, man, I cried a lot on this pod. It's a fuck. I Googled Craig Morgan. I heard Almost Home in jail. And you've heard the song, right? Mm-hmm. It's like the most tear-jerking song about a homeless man. And it just reminded me of jail. Just, no matter where you are, the mind's strong. And it just... I came home and the song meant so much. I was like, Craig Morgan live. It's like Grand Ole Opry House. And I was like, I'll go. And I could barely afford tickets. I think I talked some girl into buying them for me. I went and sat by myself. I had an ankle bracelet on. So the show went off at 9. I had to be home at 9. So I was like, if he's the last one, I'm screwed. And he comes out and sings Almost Home. And I'd maybe cried 10 times in my life at that point. And I cried. I cried like I'm crying here now. And I just remember thinking, man, I want to make people what... I can't believe they made me a member of the Opry Dog. I want to make people feel the way he makes me feel. That's what I want to do.
Well, you've done that, man. You've done it, brother.
But did it, Joe? Man, that's crazy, Joe. Oh, dude. Fuck. Oh, dude, I bet I'm the first person who ever got invited to the Grand Ole Opry podcast. Yeah. That's awesome.
Okay, so that's Jellyroll telling the story. Now, I did play a little bit more than I think I wanted to. Now let's go back to the beginning of that. This is Joe Rogan having the conversation with Jellyroll and saying, we brought you here. There's a reason we're doing this in part. Here's the special message from Craig Morgan. So what Craig had done was Craig was inviting Jellyroll to become a member of the Grand Ole Opry, which is arguably country music's biggest and best honor.
Absolutely, yes.
And so he used the Joe Rogan podcast to tell Jellyroll that he's a member of the Grand Ole Opry, and wait till you hear Jellyroll's reaction to that.
Congratulations on all the great things happening in your career, and to thank you for the positive difference you're making in the lives of so many people who need the help. You're doing great work, buddy, and I'll never forget meeting you on the Grand Ole Opry and how much it meant to me to hear you say my music helped you get through some really tough times.
Amazing.
That's one thing country music does really well. And who would have ever dreamed back then that I'd be back at the Opry House today to say, Jellyroll, you're officially invited to become a member of the Grand Ole Opry.
Listen to this.
It's an honor to say welcome to the family, brother.
He wanted to play that for you when you're here.
Have a hug?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, I love you, brother.
I love you too.
He goes, I love you, brother.
Oh, my gosh.
And Joe Rogan's like, I love you.
I love you, too.
I love you, too.
And that's real.
Hey, Joe, that's like... You don't get no bigger in country music, Bubba. It's as big as a kiss, Joe. You know what? Grand Ole Opry, dog.
Awesome. That is so awesome. And he is the real deal.